you lovely people. Let's go also with Dire Straits, Telegraph Road, same concert. We've indulged a little bit into this nice live, so let's continue to indulge and enjoy this wonderful band. I was just wondering, Dire Straits, are they like, was he having a special band for a long time? Like I said, I really don't know much about them. Or there were a lot of iterations of musicians along the way. I say this because this band is pretty good. Pretty awesome, actually. Nice. Beautiful with the keyboards doing the same.
And a long time ago, come a man on a track, walking 30 miles with a sack on his back. And he put down his load where he thought it was the best, made a home in the wilderness.
Nice.
Built a cabin and a winter store. He plowed the ground by the cold lake shore. The other travelers came walking down the track. They never went further, no, they never went back. Then came the churches, then came the schools, then came the lawyers, then came the rules, then came the trains and the trucks with their road, and the dirty old track. It's the Telegraph Road.
Man, I like that passage. Then came the lawyers, all the other people.
Yeah, and then came the mines, and came the yard. And there was a hard times, and there was a war. Telegraph sang the song about the world outside. And the telegraph road goes so deep, runs so wide, like a rolling river.
Man, in the other video, I stopped a few times and I played a lot of the song, and still I got some asshole still breaking my balls about stopping the video. And these people don't understand. You got to stop the video because you have to make a commentary. Otherwise, some record label, if you show too much, they block the video, especially in Europe. At least that's how it is here in the Netherlands. Probably they're more strict. So either way, I love that verse. I love that imagery. I love the idea of also a little bit the American West, right? America of the new possibility. I like that imagery. I like that romanticized vision of searching for something new, perhaps, and going in another country and building a new life, and then basically the the, the old reality chases you, making it the same, which is sad in a way. It's extremely sad. So in a way, I hope that with the advent of artificial intelligence, if it really manages to be benevolent and hating people, companies, production, lowering the cost, we're going to see soon, I don't know how soon, but we're going to see actually a reverse of what is happening with the Industrial Revolution, which is factories centered in different cities. So that was creating a convergence of people from remote areas all into one place because they were working at this factory for the production, and the quality of life obviously increased exponentially with the beginning of the Industrial Revolution and afterwards that, right? So we have benefit from it. But I think with artificial intelligence, there is a possibility of really propelling humanity in a new phase where it's not so much anymore about just commodity and goods, but also the ability of people going back into rural areas. And actually, areas will become more expensive because cities will become less sought after, right? The real estate in cities will become lower. It's good if you own a piece of land outside. So I tell my girlfriend all the time, we got to get, in the next 5 years or less, we got to get some nice lands in some place because this is going to happen if we don't destroy ourselves. So I think I see something potentially beautiful in the near future if we manage to control it properly. Sorry for the little philosophical parenthesis here, but I offer what I can with those reactions. But you're always gonna make somebody pissed, regardless.
My radio says tonight is gonna freeze. People driving home from the factories. Now you got 6 lanes of traffic, 3 lanes moving slow.
Wow, that was beautiful. The meaning of the lyrics with actually, the image of the freeway congested and the slowing down of the song into this. Lovely. Wow, so dramatic, man. Beautiful. Man, I have to say, so far I think I like this song the best. Beautiful progression, dynamic. Wow. They were all nice, but I'm really impressed.
Like to go to work, but I shut it all down. I got a right to go to work. No work here to be found yet. And they say we're gonna have to pay what's owed. We're gonna have to. They reap from the seed is sown. When all the birds up on the wires and up on the poles. They can always get out in this rain and this cold, and you can hear them singing out their telegraph code all the way down the Telegraph Road.
Man, this band is performing like, wow. What a show this was. My God, what a show. People that were there, god damn. What did they see? Unbelievable.
And I'd sooner forget, but I remember those nights.
Wow.
Yeah, life was just a bet on a race. Between the lights, you had your head on my shoulder and your hand in my hair. Now you act a little cold, like you don't seem to care. But just believe in me, baby, and I'll get you away. I'm gonna get you out of this darkness and into the day. From all these rivers and headlights, from these rivers of rain, from the anger that lives on the streets where it's easy name. 'Cause I'm on every red light from memory lane. I've seen desperation explode into flame. And I don't wanna see it again. From all these signs just saying sorry, but we're closed. All the way.
Is it a studio version this long? Also because this is, I think, the third time they slowed down. There's a lot of dynamic, in a crescendo in the song. And also I noticed this is the fourth video. He's always playing bare hands with the picking part. So that's also why probably is very unique. The plucking sound is so uniquely is, because I don't think I've seen him so far in 4 videos ever using a pick. So he probably just, it's really his thing. And of course, it sounds so recognizable now, more and more, the more you listen to him. Wow. The Birds on the Wire reminded me of a song of Leonard Cohen, that phrase. And yeah, there are some cadence in the voice, that either by paying tribute or just by coincidence, it reminds me also a little bit of Bob Dylan. But the band is phenomenal, man. My God, the band is so freaking good. All together, like they're so tasteful.
Down the Telegraph Road.
Man, this finale, eh? I wonder how much they paid for this concert. People going. Wonderful pianist, wonderful drummer, like really just overall wonderful band altogether. This was another 10 out of 10 performance, man. Wow. Was it the last song? Was it the last song of the show? Wow. Unbelievable. 1983. What a treat, man. I'm really curious what they paid for this show and adjusted for inflation. I mean, the audience.